What is up, my friends? You are very welcome along to our player ratings here on Anfield Agenda after Liverpool have come from behind once again to beat Brighton and, as I record this, put us back on top of the Premier League table. I'm going to go through all the players and the substitutes, giving them a score out of 10, asking you guys, of course, to let us know your thoughts. Drop on the like on the video if you enjoy it, and most importantly, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. We wouldn't be able to do this today and any day without the support of our sponsors, and today we are proudly brought to you with thanks to our friends at Surfshark, an app or browser extension that allows you to change your location to access websites in other countries and keep you safe and secure from hackers. Surfshark allows you to use just one subscription across all of your devices. They even encourage you to share that with your family and friends. What's more, they also have an industry-leading 30-day money-back guarantee. If you don't like it or feel Surfshark doesn't fit your needs, they will refund your money. Our offer gives you Surfshark VPN for just a little over €2 per month and up to 6 months additional free. Scan the QR code on the screen or use the link in the description, remembering to put the code Anfield Agenda, all one word, in at checkout. Right, let's get into it. Kellerer, first one up. I thought he had a really good game today. Nothing he could do about Welbeck's goal. It was a great strike. I'll talk about the defending in a moment, but it was a great strike from Welbeck and nothing he could do about that. Other than that, I thought Kellerer commanded his area today, made some big saves when he needed to, and with that in mind, we have given Mr. Kellerer a score of 8 out of 10. Next up, my friends, is Joe Gomez, who had a bit of a mixed afternoon. Some really good stuff from Joe, but again, our fullbacks are, well, we ask a lot of them, don't we? Now, look, Joe has been great this season, and I think he put in a decent performance today. But we need to stop conceding so early in games. So, look, with that in mind, and the fact that we won the game and we're all in a great mood, let's give Mr. Gomez a score of 7 out of 10. Let me know if you think that's unfair on Joe. Maybe you think he deserves a little bit higher. I thought it was a good performance, but look, honestly, I'm just relieved that we got the win. Next up after Mr. Joseph Gomez is Jarell Quansah. I'm going to say it. I thought he was the better of our two centre-backs today. I don't like that we conceded that early goal. I don't like that we had chances to clear it as well. And I don't like that we faff about too much. But I think Jarell Quansah, the junior of our centre-backs, but I thought he was the better performer today. So I've given Mr. Quansah a score of 8 out of 10. I think it's entirely deserving and I hope that you guys agree. Next up, we're going to go to our captain, Mr. Virgil van Dijk. And as I mentioned, we had opportunities to clear that corner. Virgil's passing range was there. Some of the headed clearances were there. But he has to command that defence a little bit more. I expect a little better from Virgil van Dijk. I don't think he was poor today. But again, we can only go to the well and come back from a goal down so many times. We need to stop conceding silly goals. So I'm going to give Virgil a score of 7 out of 10 today. And I think it's fair. Mr. Conor Bradley, look, again, another incredible performance. He was up against it because every time we turned over possession, Brighton were looking to counter right down our right-hand side. But I thought Bradley stuck to his task magnificently well, was always a threat going forward. And I quite simply don't know where the man gets all the energy from. I love him to bits. And Klopp has a big decision to make when Trent is fit. So I'm going to give Mr. Conor Bradley a score of 8 out of 10 today. He ran me close for man of the match, but we'll move on to who I give my man of the match to in a moment. So Bradley gets a score of 8 out of 10. Next up, Wataru Endo. Probably the best value signing of the summer. And again, another great performance today from Endo. We started the game slowly and we were probably caught sleeping. To concede that early left us a big uphill task. And when the games are running out, you need players to step up. The next goal of this game was going to be important. But Endo, McAllister and Szoboszlai started to wrestle back control of that midfield. And I think Endo has been an absolute steal for the money we paid for him. Going to give him a score of 8 out of 10 today. And the love affair with Endo and Endo Mania, it just keeps growing. So, Mr. Alexis McAllister, let's not even debate it. He is the man of the match. I believe he was Sky's man of the match. He's absolutely my man of the match. And I'm sure probably yours. Incredible. To pick up a yellow card like he did early in the game and be able to manage it as well as he did. As well, of course, the fantastic assist for Mohamed Salah's goal. A beautiful slide rule pass in and Mo did the rest. Just brilliant. Nothing else to say. Love him to bits. This is the McAllister we thought we were signing. He is going to be our Luka Modric. And today he gets a score of 9 out of 10. And as I said, my man of the match. Right, next up, Dominic Szoboszlai. Bit of a mixed one today. He was good in parts. Took a little bit too much out of the ball on occasion. But look, all in all, a classy operator. Always a threat when he's on the pitch. Had a strike that had the keeper scrambling as well. Wasn't that far away. I love Szoboszlai. I mentioned McAllister going to be hopefully our Luka Modric moving forward. I think this man has the ability to be a Gerrard-esque, Kevin De Bruyne-esque type player. Today, going to give him a score of 7, which I think is fair. But again, let me know if you agree or disagree. Mohamed Salah. Look, I don't think he actually had that good of a game today. But it actually doesn't matter. Because when he was needed, when he was called upon, in the decisive moment, he scored. And he took up a great position. And he received the ball well from McAllister. Opened up his body. Picked out the corner. But he did have some wasteful opportunities. And he doesn't need me to tell him that. He doesn't need you to tell him that. The great man knows. That being said, he scored the winner. We won. Thank you, Mo. Giving Mo today a score of 7 out of 10. I can't lie about his performance overall. I think it left a bit to be desired. I think you can see he's fatiguing. I would have liked to have seen him work back defensively a bit more as well. Right, next one up. Diaz. What a goal. What a goal from Lucho. That was just predatory instincts at play, and a very Diaz type goal as well. I thought Lucho was really good today. Really, really good. Not really wasteful like I've accused him of on other days. I think it was a fine performance from Lucho today. So for me, Lucho is going to get a score of 8 out of 10. Keep this up. This is the Lucho that we've come to know and love. And yeah, very proud of him for that performance today. I thought he was really good. Next up, Darwin. Can't sugarcoat it. The game, I don't want to say the game passed him by, because that feels harsh, but we weren't able to get him into the game in any type of meaningful way today. But he'll come again, all good, and the most important thing is we got the result. Why we weren't able to get him involved in the game as much as we'd like, that I don't know the answer to, but I'm going to watch it back and try and pick the bones out of it. I thought he was okay today, didn't do anything really wrong, but didn't have too many chances either, so a score of 6 for me today for Darwin Núñez. Next up, Harvey Elliott came off the bench, probably later than a lot of us expected, but you could see as soon as he came on again, always involved in the action, always looking for the ball, always finding a pocket to drop into. You know how much I rate him. I'm glad to see lots of other Liverpool fans are starting to see exactly how good Elliott is and can be. So I'm going to give him a score of 7 for his cameo from the bench. Next up, Cody Gakpo, who, let's be honest, has received some criticism from a lot of sections of the Liverpool fan base. I think we need to be patient with Cody. And I think maybe under the new manager next year in a different system, we may see even more from Cody Gakpo. Look, it's hard to judge his performance today. He came on with Elliott. Elliott had far more impact on the game when he came on, but I'm going to give Mr. Gakpo a score of 6. If you think that's unfair, let me know. I'm not a hater on Gakpo, by the way, by any stretch, but I don't really think he did too much today after he came on. Mr. Ryan Gravenberch, great to see him back on the pitch. And again, difficult one to talk about here because he came on relatively late in the game. And when that happens, I usually have a standard score. And that's right, you've guessed it. It's 6. 6 out of 10 for Gravenberch. And to finish up, Mr. Jurgen Klopp. So I don't know if not playing Canade was because of the fear of his hamstring or his muscle injury, but I know I'm annoyed about the fact that he went away with France, and I feel like Jurgen could have perhaps spoken up a little bit more on that. That being said, today once again he found a way against the Zerbi, a manager who a lot of people were saying was auditioning for the role. They got the goal early on. Jurgen and Linders had to find a way, and they found that way, and we got the result. So for that, we're going to give Jurgen a score of 8 out of 10. And that is the Anfield Agenda player ratings. Over to you guys now. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section. Do you agree that Alexis McAllister was man of the match? Do you agree with the scores that I've given? If you haven't, I really do look forward to reading your thoughts. If you've enjoyed this video, my friends, don't forget to drop a like and hit that subscribe button, and we will catch up with you guys real soon. I'm recording this before the Manchester City-Arsenal game, so we will be back live later on to celebrate what hopefully will be an eventful weekend that sees Liverpool finish atop of the Premier League table. Right now, well, we're in a good spot. It's over to the Etihad. I will talk to you soon, my friends. Much love. Bye-bye.